Okay.
And don't forget to bring some beers, man.
Sure.
Cheers, mate.
This bit is just best just behind. Okay. Let me hear. Really, really nice. One more time.
Hello? Hello? Is anyone around?
Yeah.
Hi. Hey, can you come and help me, please? I'm gonna stuck.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm higher than I thought I was gonna be. Do you think you can help me down, please? Hello. How are you?
I'm fine.
Yeah, good, good. Do you think you can help me down, please?
Yeah,
Thank you.
what do you want me to do?
I don't... What are you looking at? No, I'm joking. It's fine. It's fine.
Fine.
Right, how do you want to do it?
If you could just move your leg.
Where?
Listen, you have to wait your turn.
No, but you have to take care of him now. Come on, look at him. His nose is bigger than his face.
Oh, why don't you just go back to the party?
What, and leave you like this? So, you're a musician. I heard you playing before I jumped out the window. It was really good. Do you play anywhere?
Yeah, in class.
No, I mean like in a real place where people can hear you. Come on, Eric, I said I was sorry. Don't make me feel worse. We might have to spend the whole night here.
Well, you could just leave.
Are you gonna pass out?
No. Ow.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay.
Be careful. You can trust me, man. On the count of 3. 1, 2. How's it look? Nasty, but sexy. So, man, you said you were going to tell me about this girl.
There's not really much to say. I mean, she doesn't live here. She just broke in. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah, I know that type of woman.
Bet you do.
So did you manage to, you know, get in there?
We were in hospital. I was covered in blood.
Yeah, that's true.
To be honest, I think I might have been a bit mean to her.
Oh, well, That's good.
No, not like...
No. Is that...
Don't say anything. Don't say anything.
She's gorgeous, man. Yeah, never told me she was hot.
Yeah, I know, she's pretty. Please, I have to do this. I've got to get this done. I haven't got time for this. Jason! Hey! Go!
Guys, this is the fucking library.
There's Eric!
She's coming.
Hey, how are you?
There.
Yeah? How's your nose? Is it better? Sorry.
Don't touch it. It really hurts.
Does it?
It's much better now, isn't it, Eric?
Yeah, it looks a lot better.
I'm Jason.
Hi, I'm Jo.
Hello, Joe.
Nice to meet you. How's it going?
Hey, nice to meet you too. It's going good.
What are you doing here?
We're going to the pub tonight. There's a jam session on.
What now?
Yeah, now.
No.
Come on, Eric. It's gonna be fun.
No.
Yeah.
Look, sorry.
Eric. You need to sing in front of this girl.
I am definitely not going to play. No.
Well, Jason says we're going.
Yeah, Jason says we've got to go.
So
Don't
we're
I get
going.
a say in this?
Come on, guys, let's go.
Oh, the Stones?
No, it's overdone. Eric Clapton.
Too hard.
Look at these two. What are they doing here?
Dylan?
You can't play Dylan here. Shut up.
Oh. Maybe not.
Guys, come on. Let's go.
Come on, Eric, let's go. Oh, crappy kids.
Est-ce qu'il y a de la place pour que les joues ce soir?
Ce soir?
Ouais.
Does she speak French?
Yes.
I'm sorry, man. There's no space tonight.
No? It's all right, don't
I
worry.
didn't know there was going to be so many people.
Next
Joe?
time.
Hey! Give me a second, I'll be right back.
I gotta go, really.
No. Don't go. Let me get you a drink. Just one drink, okay? I'm paying. And get me a beer as well.
Oh, thanks, Jay. Yeah, I'd love a drink. Cheers, nice one.
What? She's paying.
Mate, you seen Joe? No. It's a bit rude, isn't it? Like, dragging us here and then bailing. Went to the place to relax it. I'm gonna find her and tell her I'm leaving.
If I give him a number, you can call me afterwards.
Maybe. Who knows?
Right, I'm off, man.
Did you manage to find her?
No, she'll work it out. You come in. Yeah.
I'm really sorry to interrupt your evening, everyone, but we have an amazing musician here tonight. And he's a really good friend of mine as well, and I think it'll be a real shame if we all went home and we didn't hear him play. So can we please have a huge round of applause for Eric? Come on, please come on stage.
Come on, Eric, man, you've got to go. This is your chance.
First time.
Yeah!
Come on, Eric! Come on!
Watch it.
Come on! Come on, get up.
I'm gonna kill you.
Good luck.
Sorry. routine, but it's hard. And ambition is low. And resentment, but it's hard. Emotion won't grow. And we're changing our ways, taking different roads. And love will tear us apart again. Why is this bedroom so cold? You turn away on your side. Is my timing that flawed? Your respect runs so dry. And there's still this appeal that we've kept all our lives. That love will tear us apart again. Love will tear us apart again. Do you cry out in your sleep? All my feelings exposed. Leaves a taste in your mouth as desperation takes hold. It's just that something so good that we can't function no more. 'Cause love will tear us apart again. Love will tear us apart again. Love will tear us apart again. Love will tear us apart again.
You are the man! Oh, man. Nice, man.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah. You have to learn to like it.
I think I'm okay.
Yeah.
Is that guy?
Oh, Jimmy. He's a friend.
I saw you give him a present earlier.
Yeah, did you see it?
Sign.
I made it with the planks of wood I took the other day. I like to recycle things, give them a new life. It's kind of stupid.
No, it was really good.
Do you ever write your own songs?
Never written one.
Never. That's the first thing I'd do if I could play. I'd write my own songs.
Yeah. It's really, really, really difficult.
Oh, and that is how it's done. Oi, Queen Bee! Frenchie, you slut! Come here! Guess who I saw the other day? Danny Zuko. No! No, what's his real name,
You should
man?
know. Anyway,
I don't
he's
remember
coming
his
to
name.
Burning Man.
No, you didn't tell him I'm going, did you?
Maybe.
Oh, you slut!
It's
Come on.
I did nothing.
Yeah, you did.
What's that?
Burning Man is like a festival in Nevada, like in the desert, in the middle of nowhere, and
I
there's
can't wait
nothing.
to go with you.
Yeah.
Finally!
I know.
Fuck, it's our
I
summer.
know, it's so good. And there's no money as well. You just like exchange everything. You have to bring your own food, your own. And Alex is coming.
Alex is going?
Of course he is.
He's a god.
Stop drinking, Mary. Man.
Do you like it? The tattoo?
Different tastes, I guess.
I don't think so.
Come on, guys, let's get out of here. This place is dead. Let's go. We're going. Come on.
Come on, friend. Yes, I'm trying.
Frenchie.
Let's go.
Come on.
Come on! I'm not taking no for an answer.
I'm gonna go. Sorry. Nice to see you.
Wait, can I get your number?
I don't have a number.
Maybe I could come with you.
So you remember from last week that we were talking about romance. But when? We were talking about the classics. And we were talking about the great Western tradition that all accumulated and have led to our friend Ludwig van Beethoven, born in Bonn. Anyone remember when? Check it for next week. Ludwig van Beethoven, born in Bonn, but really became Beethoven in Vienna. But there's something I want to talk to you about today, which is about time signature. We haven't really touched on it. We talked a little bit last week, but I really want to talk about the folk musics of that time, the 19th century, the 18th century. What do you think about Northern Europe?
I have something for you.
Every folk music in Northern Europe at that time relied on the same time signature, 3/3 time.
I have something for you.
What now?
Yes, now.
Dancing around the garden, dancing around the wave hop. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. But there was something
I made
interesting
it.
happening.
Do you like
Travel
it?
down through Europe,
Wow.
go down to the
I carved
Balkans.
into it, and then I burnt the inside to make the dark come out.
The empire was called the Ottoman Empire.
It's amazing.
And
Do you
there
like it?
had
Yeah, I
influences
love it.
coming
You're right.
now Turkey, up
I think
into
it's
the
what I want to do.
Balkans, and a
What,
place
make guitar picks?
now
No.
Bulgaria.
Stuff with
And
wood.
in the 1980s, somebody
I think I can be good at it.
traveled and researched the TV,
Yeah.
the Bulgarian state TV
You have plans?
archives. The 3/3 times.
Yeah.
Dancing around the garden, dancing around the wave hop. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Stop.
But there was something more
Go
interesting.
away.
You travel down through Europe, follow the Danube, go down to the Balkans.
You have plans?
At that time, there was an empire. The empire was called the Ottoman Empire. And there you had influences coming from what is now Turkey up into the Balkans.
This is just sex, okay?
You okay, friend?
You're so sweet.
Hey. Not sweet.
Burning Man, it's like a festival in the middle of the desert. Like, you accept everyone and, like, you're just free of, like, expressing...
How hippie of you.
Yeah, but no, it's beautiful. But that's
Yeah?
the problem with our society.
love
It's like, for the day, like, you can just go naked, but I'm gonna put nipple covers, I think. There's, like, shitloads of sandstorms, like dust, and it's like, and then you put the goggles, and it's like, whoa.
Gold mine.
Wow, look at that.
You like? And then back to E minor.
Hey,
Did you stay here?
found a woodworking course. It starts next week. It's in London. I'm not going to Burning Man.
She's not going to Burning Man.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's not going to Burning Man because of you.
What?
Eric.
I'm going to play the song for Joe tonight.
You're going to play it tonight? Isn't it a bit too soon?
That's fine, man. Sure.
Hey, you ready?
Hi everybody, and good evening. How are you?
Hey! What are you doing here?
I'm playing
Playing what?
a song I wrote for Joe.
Oh, for Joe.
Don't tell her.
I won't. She's gonna love it.
Right, you're up in 5 minutes.
Oh, okay.
Better be good. 5 minutes.
He's a handsome boy, right?
He's the ex.
How's it going?
Good, yeah, I'm really good. How are you?
Good.
You're looking good, man.
Hey.
Oh, you've gone too long. Just let me alone in London.
You left me. Joe.
Hey.
I've got to go on stage.
Yeah, I'm coming.
I'm Alex, man.
Eric.
Eric, you coming Burning Man with us?
No.
Give me 2 seconds, okay?
Yeah.
I'm coming. I'm coming.
Yeah. Okay.
Got shit loads to do. Yeah.
Joe. You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. You coming?
Wait. Do you not come into Burning Man? Don't kill me, P.
There you are. I'd be looking for you, man. Come on, you're up next. Go.
I can erase almost the whole thing.
All right, dude, you're on.
I just need a minute. I'm waiting for someone.
What? I don't fucking care. Get on the fucking stage.
Just a second, please.
Go!
Oi! Fucking lip.
Hey, it's Eric. I'm looking for Joe.
Sorry?
It's Eric. I'm trying to reach Joe.
Yeah, what do you want?
Do you know how I could get in touch with her?
Just let it go, man. Reach when she comes back, okay?
Do you have a friend's number or something that...
We're in the fucking desert, mate. Look, please, just stop calling
to join us?
I'm busy, man. I got practice. I'm really behind.
What do you mean? Busy, man. We're having a
Sorry.
She's crazy, man.
1930s, 80s. We think about Northern.
Thank you. Okay.
Excuse me. Do you know how I get to Black Rock City?
Go downtown.
What the fuck do you think you're doing?
What? It's your obligation to take passengers.
My obligation? You should walk everywhere until all that extra fat is burned away.
Fuck you, stupid son of a bitch.
What do you want?
I need to go to Black Rock City.
What is it that all the morons have to come to me? Look, kid, I'm off duty.
Right. Sorry.
Hey, kid. Those are the Creedence. You know them?
Yeah, of course.
How come?
My dad used to play the records when I was a kid.
You play?
Yeah, guitar, and I sing.
So where's your guitar then?
It was either come here or the guitar.
Come here. Kid, come here. So, where do you say you're going?
Black Rock City.
You, got any dope?
No.
What a shame.
Okay.
Were you taking me?
Of course, kid. You got money, haven't you?
Yeah.
Okay, well, jump in.
Seatbelt.
Broken. But don't worry, I've not been smoking too much.
What about the taxi meter?
Yeah, the taxi meter is here. As you like a woman will just find Jericho. Yeah. Lola!
That's two, and Lola's about a transvestite.
It's about a girl, ain't it? Don't be such a prude about it. What I'm saying is that all the bands, all the good bands, have a song about a woman.
Martha, my dear, is about McCartney's Old English Sheepdog.
All right, a woman's name then, but it's not about a she or a baby. It's about them.
So how many girls do you have to meet before you become a good musician?
So is the song that you wrote about it really that bad?
I just think it's not really my thing. I think I'd rather play something someone else write.
You only say that because you took off and you're screwed, but seriously, get serious about it. Huh? Keep practicing. You should go to Nashville. No better place for a fella and his guitar.
I just want to go home with her.
What the fuck are you talking about?
My girlfriend is there. I'm gonna go find her.
Girl, she's probably above and beyond.
I don't know what you mean. Above and beyond what?
Above and beyond reality, she is flying high.
No, I don't think she's flying anywhere.
Who's she with?
Some friends. Her ex-boyfriend.
Story keeps getting better, kid.
They haven't been together for a long time.
Think about it. She disappears. Who did she go with? Him. This, my young amigo, is the oldest story in the books. You're gonna have to face the ex.
No, I don't think so. How much do I owe you?
Give me 200 and a thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Listen, kid. The moment you find her, if she still recognizes you,
she will.
You have to remind her why she loves you. Let her know.
I'm not sure that she does love me.
Fuck, kid. Help me out here a little. Good luck. Fuck off. They're gonna eat him alive.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Hello. Can I see your ticket? Yeah, sure. Okay. So what camp are you guys in?
Camp Strawberry.
Oh, that's a great camp.
It is, right?
Yeah, you guys are getting hotter and hotter every year.
Excuse me. Do you know where I can buy a ticket?
Well, you could buy a ticket in the past because they sold out like 6 months ago.
I can't get one.
I told you they sold out. There's no tickets left.
I've got to get in.
Yeah, and I should have been Liza Minnelli, but that's life, you know.
I've come a really, really long way.
You don't have a ticket, I can let you in. I already told you. So please now clear the space for people who actually have a ticket, okay? Oh my God, people trying to get in every year, you know? Well, see you. Bye.
Oh, Mookie, no. Kid.
Hey, wait. Are you going to Reno? Yeah, no.
Here. I'm pretty sure this will help.
How'd you get them?
Kid, never underestimate the kindness of strangers.
I don't know what to say.
You could say thank you. Wait. This is for you.
That's too much.
You won't get her back without your guitar. Okay, come on now. Let's go party. Come on, do it. This guy over here, a bit of an asshole. Don't worry, I can handle it.
You! Oh, I can tell you missed me.
You know you can't get in here.
I got these two babies to say otherwise. Radical inclusion, my friend.
Yeah, sure. How can I know you didn't steal those?
Who do you take me for, huh?
Shut up, let me see those. Okay, boy. Seems like today's your lucky day. You go ahead.
I'm home, motherfucker!
Thank you.
Come on, kid. Come on. Hi there, baby. How are you? I'm back. Welcome to Burning Man. Hey, kid. You gotta be a dust angel. Yeah, you gotta shout, I'm not a virgin. Come on, shout it, kid. Come on. I am not a virgin. Shout it. Come on. I am not a virgin. This is fucking paradise, man. Ring my dog, baby. Yeah, I am Hey, baby. Yeah. to see the temple, okay? The temple is the burning soul of the city. And this year I hear it is fucking outstanding, man. Fucking outstanding. Hi, baby, how are you? Yeah, man. Yeah, nice to see you. Karanti's back. Hey, you're looking good, man.
How am I ever gonna find her?
Don't worry, kid. The playa always provides. Eric, the man. The man. Eric. Go on. Go on up. The view's breathtaking.
Excuse me, if you were trying to find someone here, where's the first place that you would look?
Do you know which camp they're in?
Camp? I don't really know what you mean.
Okay. Well, cafe's over there. You might get lucky there. I mean, everybody goes there eventually. It's pretty far on foot, though.
Do you know where I can rent a bike? Do you have any water by any chance?
Just absent.
No. Thanks.
Good luck.
Good luck, man.
Have a good burn. So. Yeah.
remember to wear some lights, man! Lights! Yeah, come on, man! You gotta wear the lights! Feel the light, man!
Thank you!
Peace out, murderers!
Beautiful, isn't it? It's magical.
Do we know each other?
Sure, from a past life, I'm sure. I feel so connected to you right now. I'm sure we used to be lovers. Yeah, we used to fuck like animals.
Oh, right. Okay. It's been a pleasure.
Where are you going?
I have to find somebody. You know, we'll see each other again, maybe in the next life. What is it now?
We like you. You're so sweet.
Can I have some of your water?
Yeah. Wait. Don't drink it all. Well, should we wait till it goes to his head?
What's going to my head?
You have to learn to like it. I feel so connected to you right now. So connected to you right now.
Eric, are you gonna pass out? Come on, Eric, I said I was sorry. I'm not going to Burning Man.
Joe.
Yeah, I'm coming.
What are you doing here? You what?
I've come to find Joe!
What the fuck are you doing?
I'm the Lizard King.
Look, I gotta go. I can't take care of you.
Hey! Leave me alone, please.
Let's go.
What's up?
Oh man, this guy, friend of Joe's. It's a fucking nightmare.
What's he doing here?
I think he's stalking her.
He's written her a song.
What the fuck? Hey! Get down!
don't you play something? Oh, yeah, come on. I thought you were king of the world, huh?
Hey, guys! This is Eric!
Eric! Hello!
Yeah. He's gonna play us something!
Beautiful kid!
Hi. Come on, Eric. Just give us a song.
Heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, and the major lift. The baffled king composed it. Hallelujah, 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 hallelujah. 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 Well, maybe I've been here before. Yeah, I've seen this room and I've walked this floor. You know, I used to live alone before I knew ya. And I've seen your flag on the marble arch. Love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Eric.
Should have eaten something.
I swear yesterday seemed like a really good idea.
What are you doing here?
I didn't know what was going on, and if there's someone else, you should have told me.
That's why you came. I don't want these dramas. I can't be here right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you came all this way for nothing.
Good morning, Frenchie.
What the fuck is he doing here?
He came for her.
Well, I can see that. How did he get here?
I brought him here.
What the fuck were you thinking? He's gonna ruin everything. It's pretty fucking clear that she doesn't want him here either.
What do you want me to do?
We're not getting ice.
Man, you can't stay with us.
Don't you fuck this experience up for anyone, all right?
Everything was fine until you came along. You have no idea why she left, do you? Do you think it was my fault? I know Jo. When she likes something, she bails. You freaked out.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Wait! I flew all the way to this shithole for this. I sold my guitar so you can give me 2 minutes.
Okay, fine, 2 minutes. Go.
Sometimes life is really...
Oh, shut up, Eric.
Stop running away! You're doing it again! Stop running away!
I think that there's something really real between us. But you just left. You just left without saying a word. You're scared. I can see that. I'm scared too, but I'm still here. I'm not running away. You can't tell me that I'm wrong. You can't tell me that I've made...
We're gonna tour on the Esplanade. Do you wanna come?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Look at the octopus that spits fire.
After the burn, some of us are heading to Tijuana. It'd be incredible if you could come with us.
Yeah! Just come with us!
I'd love to. Then you come in. Sure. You'll see we'll have an amazing time.
Yeah. Isn't that right, Frenchie? What? Tijuana! Tijuana, baby! Woo-hoo!
Are you going to Tijuana?
Yeah.
Hey, look at that. Wood again. More and more wood.
Truth or dare?
Come on, this game is for kids.
Then let the children play.
We really have to play this. Oh, come on, Frenchie, it'll be fun.
Eric, truth or dare? Truth. How many people do you want to sleep with? Or would you like to sleep with? Or have you slept with?
5. Don't beat you in that area,
Hey,
then.
bitch! How many people have you slept with?
Truthfully, more than I would have thought.
Oh, well, that's a pretty vague reply, don't you think?
Well, okay then. Let's just say everyone I ever wanted.
All right, Queen Bee. Let's keep playing. Truth or dare?
Truth.
What was the weirdest place you've ever done it?
Last night here at Burning Man. And I say weird because I was in the Lego pirate ship.
It wasn't with me.
Right. Frenchie.
Truth or dare?
Truth. Would you sleep with us? Shit.
Let me rephrase. Would you sleep with us again?
I'm not answering that.
Spoil sport. Dare then.
All right, bring it on.
I dare you to kiss me. What's wrong with you today?
Oh, this just got a lot better. Eric. Truth or dare?
You sure you get to ask all the questions?
Is that a dare?
Truth.
Have you ever written a song for Joe?
Listen, rules are rules, so either you answer or you do the dare.
Well, I'm sorry, but I won't.
Hey. I got an idea. 2 minutes.
No. He's too sweet for that.
I'm not too sweet to do a dare.
You don't even know what it is yet.
to hit him that hard.
What? I hardly touched him.
I'm all right, Joe. It's fine.
Yeah, it wasn't so bad, was it?
No.
Yeah, you got me a couple of times, though.
Yeah, one good one.
Eric, man. Well played. I'm going to be glad you came.
I think I'm going to puke.
Look at them, as if nothing happened here. Hey, come on, P, give him a break. I'm not doing anything. Yes, you are. Like, I really do care about him, so just stop, all right? Hey, guys!
I'm not allowed to have fun anymore!
No. I'm tired.
Careful, you're throwing water outside!
Morning. Or afternoon, whatever it is.
So, oh. Don't know either. Hey, are you and Penelope, together?
Why don't you join?
No. No. No, I just got rid of about 5 pounds of dust.
Yeah, man. It's really dusty. But when you get used to it, it's so fucking worth it. So, how long you known Joe?
Like a month.
A month and you travel the world for her? Fucking hell, man.
A little bit more.
She must have hit you pretty hard, huh?
Yeah. Maybe. What about you and Penelope?
5 years.
5 years?
Yeah. But I travel a lot with work, so we barely see each other.
How'd you cope with that? You know, we've learned to trust, find a balance.
It's important, isn't it? Finding a balance.
Yeah, man. That's what we're all looking for.
Yeah. I'm gonna go in.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
They call it the Temple of Promise.
It's amazing that this place exists.
You could make that.
Yeah, right.
Really? You could.
The song. Play me the song.
What song?
What song? Come on. Play it.
It's not finished yet.
I don't care. Play it.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Okay. But don't run away. Everything that I used to believe told me girls like you don't fall from trees, but they do. Like a stone thrown in a lake, like two different shapes that tessellate. I fit with you. You
run fast, but I can run faster. I'll go first if you will come after. Joanna, I'd walk through hell and back for you. I'd like you to build a house for me and carve it out of maple trees, if you could. And we'll need a big dance floor and a bedroom that has soundproof walls. Does that sound good? The stage is set, but I'm not scaring. You've a way of making me daring. Joanna, I'd walk through hell and back for you. So please try if you can to soothe this burning man. Whoa, please try if you can to soothe this burning man.
It's okay. It's fine.
You liked it.
It's really good, Eric.
Yeah?
Yeah. You're really talented. Hey, they're gonna burn the man soon. Let's go and find the others, yeah? Come on, it's our last night.
Okay.
Burning Man. I'm not going to Tijuana anymore. I'm coming back to London with you.
For school?
Amongst other things.
Listen, I know I'm a bit of a bitch sometimes, but it's just because I love you and all that.
I love you too, P.
Oh, this has been amazing. This place. And now for Tijuana. Tijuana.
Yeah, but come on, this is our last night. Let's enjoy it. Immediacy. Hey.
I'm beat.
Yeah, me too, actually.
What now?
You, me, Joe, Tijuana.
She's not coming.
What?
I thought you knew.
Guys! The night is young, right? You said it, Frenchie. It's the last night! Come on, Frenchie, you said it! One more drink. Come on! Guys. One more, Frenchie, come on! Now! Come on, come on, come on, come on! Oh, hi, don't get him coming!
You go back, I'll join you in a bit. Okay?
No, I'll come.
You said you were tired.
I don't mind. I'm good.
Look, you go back, relax, and I'll be back soon. You're afraid I might run away or something?
No. Right, I see you. Theo.
Little fawn.
Where's Joe? Where's Joe?
Let's play a little game. You keep looking for her, and I'll tell you if you're hot or cold.
No, I'm not in the mood for games.
Cold. Colder, colder, colder.
Just tell me where she is!
Warmer, warmer, warmer. Hot. Ah, you're gonna try and follow her to Tijuana.
Just stop playing games with me! Hey!
What the fuck is going on? Stop, Eric! What's wrong with you? Calm down!
I thought you were with him.
Why did you come? He needed to put you on a leash! You shut up!
Did you really think I was gonna fail? Tell me.
Tell me!
Yeah, I did. Of course I did. You always do.
You're fucking stupid. for you, Eric. Eric, I love you. I love you. This isn't gonna work. This isn't gonna work. Go home.
Hey, Frenchie. Hey! Frenchie! Come on! Frenchie, come on!
Fuck you!
Hey, kid! What's the matter with you? How'd it go? Hmm? Hmm? Where's the girl?
It didn't go well.
You did everything you could do. Shit, you even came to fucking Nevada.
It was all for nothing.
Love is never useless. Huh? It's just like shaking up some things inside.
Right.
And look where he brought you. You are not the same man. Maybe she was only ever supposed to be that girl you wrote a song about.
Gotta get my stuff. Gotta go home.
Come on. Come on. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. Come on. Come on. It's okay. It's okay. Hey. I'll see you at the station, okay? Don't fuck with me, huh? Hey, don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. Okay? I'll see you at the station. I know why you went so crazy. Now what? Back to London?
Actually, I think there's a bar in Nashville I need to play at.
You bet your ass you gotta play there.
Where's the taxi?
I traded it for the tickets.
What?
Ah, jeez, kid, relax. It's not like it was mine. I'll figure something out. I always do. How many miles to go?
2,000? Quite tired.
You fell from the sky and you broke me. You came like the first rain in spring and you woke me. You moved so quickly that I've seen you still, breathing so gently, eyes closed. And I know you're kind of afraid to see where this goes. I tracked your trail through the sand and the sun. You know I'd follow you anywhere you cared to run. You found me lost in a city of fire. You held me close and I knew. And I leave my past in this desert for a future with you. And that's just the dream of a lost little fawn.